Hey there YouTube, today I'm going to show you the most common casualties with an X-Maxx after you go 800 kV. So it's a huge upgrade compared from stock, and these are problems you're going to have when you're stock if you're really rough on the X-Maxx. But when you put an 800 kV and a bigger speed controller in here, it is really gonna happen a lot. So in this one, the speed controller is a Max5 ESC and a Hobbywing 800 kV, and it is on a belt drive. So that's a 1-to-1 belt drive, so that's the exact same thing as like a 30-30. And I'm pushing Z 7200 milliamp hour ADC lipos in here. You're gonna blow tires all the time. So this is just one I put on here to mess around in the yard the other day. That's a stocker. You'll really destroy stock tires. I mean, 5 minutes you can kill a stock tire. If that, you could probably kill a stock tire in 30 seconds if you wanted to. These are Duratrax 6-packs. These things held up for me for a long time on stock, even gearing up. And all you gotta do is just re-glue them every now and then, just like any other tire like this. But I did finally have a failure, and one completely came apart. The belt ripped. So tires it's just part of it. Just depends on how you run it, honestly. If you just bash and you're not doing standing backflips and speed runs, you're probably not gonna have too many issues with tires, to be honest. It's all in how you drive it. Now, my most recent casualty is one that is gonna happen. I'm gonna put some links for upgraded parts of this, but that is the rear diff. Now, luckily, the inside of the diff has not been destroyed, but you can see here we chewed this up pretty bad. So we're gonna have to order a new gear for the diff, and we're gonna have to order a new spline gear here for the drive shaft. So that slides out right out of here. Let's see if we can get it with our fingers. Here we go. So we're good on the drive shaft side. Diff side, not so much. I'm gonna see about upgrading these with hardened steel as opposed to this casted metal that Traxxas uses. This is still stock, and this is a stock diff. I'm not too sure if it's really worth upgrading the diff yet. I'm gonna see how long the inside of it lasts, but I've ran this X-Maxx quite a bit stock, and I run it hard, and I haven't killed the inside of this diff yet. But you're gonna have to clean this out. It's honestly time for some new bearings anyway. The only thing I would consider possibly doing instead of upgrading the diff is upgrading the diff cover. You get this plastic one from the factory. Needs some grease in there too. But you get this plastic one from the factory, and I imagine it suffers a little bit of flex. But we're gonna fix this up and we'll be good to go. So cheaper than buying a whole new diff. We'll replace this gear, and X-Maxx will be back in action. That's the main thing you're gonna kill when you go 800 kV is portions of the driveline. If you go mod 1.5 gears, you basically won't ever have to worry with that. I have still yet to destroy a belt on the belt drive, and I have ran it pretty hard. Even doing flipping it over with a throttle. I don't know why I can't think of the name of that right now. But I've definitely put some stress on the belt drive. But I do have the metal spur cover, or cush drive assembly cover here, which the cush drive has been eliminated, but that's still what that cover is called. But I have that there, and I imagine that has helped with some flex, because this has a lot more pull, upward pull on that portion of the driveline, as opposed to with gears, there's more of a push. So that's one reason I went with the metal there. But you go 800 kV, you're gonna start tearing stuff up. There's no way around it outside of throttle control and babying it. And honestly, when we upgrade our X-Maxes like this, we don't too much generally want to baby it. It turns into a contest to see who can break it the most by the time you're out there. But that's my 2 cents. Would I go 800 kV again? Probably not. I would probably go with an 1100 kV and a Max5. It's just a lot of power for the driveline, and there's not much you can do for that besides repair it a lot. But that's the most common things you're gonna tear up on an X-Maxx when you go Max 5 and 800 kV. Thanks for watching.